Hi, Karen. Why is your car in our driveway again?
Oh, hey, Sarah. Yeah, I was just running some errands nearby.
That's the third time this week I've noticed it there.
Is that a problem?
Well, you haven't asked permission to use our property for parking.
OMG, I'm having friends over right now. Don't start with this.
You're having friends over? Your car has been there since this morning.
Yeah, we're meeting later. Look, can we talk about this another time?
No, we need to discuss this now. Why do you keep parking on our property without asking?
What else am I supposed to do? The apartment complex suddenly wants to charge for parking now.
What do you mean suddenly? Wasn't parking included in your rent?
No, they changed management last month. Now they're saying everyone has to pay extra.
How much are they charging?
$800 a month! Can you believe that?
That seems unusually high. Is that for one spot?
Yeah, one spot. It's ridiculous. There's no way I can afford that every month. Plus, they want a 6-month commitment up front.
Did you try negotiating with them?
They won't budge. They said it's market rate or whatever. So, I'm using your family's empty lot for parking instead.
You're not using it, you're trespassing.
Excuse me? Trespassing? That's such a harsh word to use with family.
Family or not, you can't just use our property without permission.
No, I'm not. Your mom said it was fine.
That's not true. You told her you needed to park there temporarily.
Well, yeah, technically I said temporary. But she didn't specify how long I could park there.
Mom says she never agreed to you parking there permanently like this.
Oh, really? I could have sworn we talked about it. It must have been a misunderstanding.
What exactly did Mom say to you?
Well, we were talking about the parking situation, and she said something like, "Oh, that must be difficult."
That's not the same as giving permission.
She seemed sympathetic, though. I thought that meant she was okay with it.
You can't just assume things like that.
But your mom did say I could use it.
No, that's exactly what I'm telling you she didn't say.
Why are you being so difficult about this? We're family, aren't we?
Yes, which is why you should ask properly instead of just taking advantage.
Taking advantage? I can't believe you'd say that to me.
Well, what would you call it?
I'd call it family helping family, like normal people do.
You need to start using the apartment parking lot from now on.
Look, I handle our household finances.
What does that have to do with anything?
Everything! Do you know how tight money is these days? Everything is getting more expensive. Being frugal is just responsible.
$800 isn't going to break your budget easily with James's salary.
How would you know about our budget?
Come on. James makes good money. You can definitely afford the parking fee.
Oh, you're keeping tabs on your brother's salary now? That's pretty nosy of you.
I'm not keeping tabs, but I know he got promoted last year.
That doesn't mean we're swimming in money. We have lots of expenses. Not that it's any of your business.
If money is really tight, maybe you could pick up some part-time work.
Someone who lives at home with mommy and daddy rent-free has no business lecturing me about money.
That's uncalled for. My living situation has nothing to do with this.
It has everything to do with it. You have no idea what it's like in the real world. Maybe when you actually get married and have your own household, you'll understand the value of $1.
You're being incredibly rude and still avoiding the actual issue.
Though who knows when that'll happen.
Don't be rude.
I'm just stating facts. You're what, 32 now? And you're still single, living at home.
My personal life isn't relevant to this discussion. Let's stay on topic. And why are there 5 cars parked there now?
Ugh, are you watching the property 24/7 or something? That's kind of creepy.
I live here, remember? Of course I notice what's happening on our property. You need to move them all immediately.
Ugh, what's the big deal?
The big deal is you're using our property without permission, and now apparently letting others do the same.
Let me use the space freely.
How can you make demands like that?
We're family. Besides, my friends need somewhere to park too.
Wait, so those other cars belong to your friends?
Yeah, they're from my apartment complex.
And you told them they could park here?
Of course, they're all wanting to save on parking fees too. We're all in the same boat, so I told them about this free spot.
You had no right to do that.
They're so grateful. You should see how happy they are to save money. It feels good to help people, you know?
We're the ones being inconvenienced here.
How exactly are you inconvenienced? The lot is just sitting empty.
Please consider our feelings too.
Your feelings about an empty lot? That's ridiculous.
It's our property. We should have a say in how it's used.
What's your problem? That lot is just sitting empty anyway, so what's the issue?
The issue is you're making decisions about our property without asking us.
No, but stop trying to harass me about this.
How is this harassment? I'm just asking you to respect our property rights.
This is classic younger sister-in-law bullying.
Bullying? I'm being completely reasonable here.
Just so you know, I could sue you for harassment.
This isn't harassment. I'm just asking you to stop.
Then leave me alone.
You're the one who needs to stop. Stop parking here. Stop letting your friends park here. Stop making threats.
What's so inconvenient about me using an empty lot? Don't be so stingy.
Who's being stingy? You're the one too cheap to pay $800 for parking and using someone else's property instead.
Ugh, whatever. I'm done talking to you. Here's some advice. Being this petty is why people don't trust you.
I'm petty for wanting you to respect our property?
Yes, normal families help each other. Normal families share.
Normal families ask permission first.
I'm going to keep parking there no matter what you say.
You really won't listen to reason, will you?
There's nothing unreasonable about using an empty space. You're the unreasonable one here.
What am I going to do? Mom, Karen was definitely parking there on purpose. I tried talking to her, but she just got angry and wouldn't listen. I had a feeling. You knew about this? I noticed more cars appearing, but I wasn't sure if they were all hers. Did she ever actually ask your permission? She mentioned her apartment starting to charge for parking, asked if she could park here sometimes, but I never agreed to anything permanent. That's what I thought. She's trying to claim you gave permission. What about those other cars? Well, they belong to Karen's friends from her apartment complex. They're all avoiding the parking fees by parking here. And get this, Karen's the one who suggested it to them. Using our property without permission like this, what is she thinking? She doesn't seem to think she's doing anything wrong. She just keeps saying the lot is empty anyway. I mean, if it was just her car occasionally, that would be one thing. Exactly, but this is getting out of hand. But circumstances have changed, and they really need to stop parking there now. I know. She used to be so sweet and perfect as your daughter-in-law. People can surprise you sometimes. She must have been putting on an act. I don't know. Maybe she has her reasons we don't know about, but unauthorized parking is still unacceptable. Her reason seems to be just not wanting to pay, even though they can afford it. And letting strangers park here is definitely crossing a line. I agree. Who knows what could happen? What if someone's car gets damaged? No circumstances would justify that. I wonder what James thinks about all this. You're right. Maybe we should talk to James about it. Karen probably told him you gave permission too. I see. Well, what should we do? If this causes problems between them. We shouldn't just let it slide, though. We should speak up about our concerns. You're right. I'll try talking to her again. Thanks, Mom. But keep it civil, okay? No need for drama. Of course. Though Karen does tend to get confrontational. I've noticed that, too. Let me think about the best approach. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate you handling this. Of course, dear. We'll sort this out. Karen, the cars are increasing again. I count 7 vehicles now.
Are you seriously keeping count?
Of course I am. It's our property. What's going on? Looks like more of your friends are parking there.
Yeah, word got around that there was free parking. People at the complex are struggling with the new fees.
You're advertising our property now?
I'm not advertising, just helping out neighbors. The lot is empty anyway.
That doesn't make it public parking.
We're putting it to good use.
By turning it into an unauthorized parking lot?
Better than letting it sit there doing nothing.
It's not doing nothing. We have plans for that space.
Since when?
We have our own plans for that space.
What do you mean?
We're planning to build there, so you need to remove all the cars immediately.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll give you more details later, but we're in talks with contractors right now.
This is the first I'm hearing about this. Why wasn't I informed?
The cars are in the way of their work, so please stop parking there immediately. Make sure to tell your friends, too.
You can't just spring this on me. We need to discuss this as a family.
There is nothing to discuss. It's our property.
What is this? Making decisions without telling me?
Why would we need to tell you? You're not on the deed.
What's the meaning of this?
We didn't make this decision suddenly. This has been in discussion for a while now.
Well, I didn't know about it.
You didn't need to know. You're not involved in family property discussions.
Of course I'm involved. I'm part of this family.
That doesn't give you the rights to our property.
Besides, that land will all be mine anyway.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
As the eldest son's wife, your brother and I will inherit everything. The land, the house, all of it.
Where did you get that idea?
That's how it works in traditional families. The eldest son inherits everything.
This isn't the 1800s. We don't follow those outdated customs.
So how dare you make decisions like this without my permission?
Your permission? You're delusional.
Excuse me?
That's incredibly premature. Our parents are both still healthy and well.
I'm just being practical, planning for the future.
And I'm entitled to inherit too. It won't all automatically go to you.
Oh, please. What would you do with property? You can't even take care of yourself. As if they'd leave anything to someone who can't even get married and just mooches off them at home.
My marital status has nothing to do with this, so stop bringing it up.
It has everything to do with it. A proper family needs children. I'll give them grandchildren to dote on. They should prioritize us.
That's for our parents to decide, and they don't care about grandchildren like that.
Of course they do. All parents want grandchildren.
Not everyone thinks like you. Stop projecting.
What's that supposed to mean? If they can't properly value me and my future children, maybe they shouldn't be around anymore.
What did you just say? Hey, don't say such awful things about my parents.
I'm just being honest. They clearly don't appreciate me.
You're threatening our parents now? Over a parking space?
Do you have any idea how unfairly your parents have treated me?
Unfairly? They've welcomed you into our family. They haven't treated you unfairly at all. Our parents love us all equally, including you.
That's not true. They single me out and exclude me.
How exactly do they exclude you? Give me one example.
They never ask my opinion on anything, like this building project.
Because it's not your property. Why can't you understand that?
Anyway, I won't let you have that land, and I won't allow you to build anything there.
You won't allow it? You have no say in this.
We'll see about that. I have ways to stop this.
Are you threatening us?
Call it whatever you want, but I won't back down.
You're being completely unreasonable. Think about how much trouble you're causing our parents.
I don't care about that. If they're real parents, they should treasure their daughter-in-law more.
How old are you? You're not acting like an adult at all.
Don't patronize me. I'm older than you.
Then act like it. This behavior is embarrassing.
Shut up. I don't care what they think. I'll keep parking there, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You really want to test that?
What power do you have anyway?
You really don't want to find out. But keep pushing and you will.
Is that a threat? You're threatening me now?
This is your final warning. Even we have our limits.
Whatever. You can't do anything to stop me. Just watch.
Don't say I didn't warn you. What happens next is on you.
You think I'm scared of you? Bring it on.
You'll regret this attitude. Trust me.
Stop trying to intimidate me. It won't work.
Just remember, you chose this path.
Whatever. I'm done talking to you.
That's fine. Actions speak louder than words anyway.
What is this? Hello? Hold on.
Is something wrong?
Something wrong? You know exactly what's wrong.
No idea what you mean. Care to elaborate?
Is something wrong? Are you kidding me? I just got this insane bill for parking fees. What is this about?
Oh, that. Guess you should have taken my warning seriously. Since you kept parking there without permission, we decided to start charging parking fees.
You can't do that. That's not legal.
We hired a company to handle the billing.
What? How dare you?
Actually, we registered as an official parking lot. Everything is completely legal.
Without telling me? I'm family.
You're complaining about us doing things without permission, but you're the one who's been parking without permission. We'll do what we want. It's our property. Why would we need your permission for anything?
But these fees are outrageous. What is this amount? This has to be a mistake.
No mistake. We thought carefully about the rate. When the company asked what rate we wanted to set, we had to decide on an hourly rate like $1,000.
$1,000 per hour? That's insane!
Oh no, that's not the rate we went with. We thought that was too low, so we discussed it with Mom and Dad and settled on $100 per minute.
What? $100 per minute? You're joking, right? This is a joke?
Not joking at all. Check the signs we posted.
What signs? I didn't see any signs.
That's right. We thought it was fair.
Fair? In what universe is this fair? How is that fair? That's highway robbery!
Well, that's unfortunate. It's our land, so we can set whatever parking fees we want.
No one charges these kinds of rates. This is criminal.
If you don't like it, you shouldn't have parked there.
Of course I wouldn't park there if I knew. I would have moved the cars immediately if you told me.
Really? I put up signs clearly showing the rates. Weren't you parking there after seeing them?
Signs? I thought that was just an empty threat. I didn't think you'd actually do it.
So you did see them. You just chose to ignore them.
Those ridiculous signs? Who would take those seriously?
Not at all. We properly registered as a paid parking lot and put up official signs with the rates. So these are legitimate charges. You have to pay it.
But I didn't know, so these charges can't be valid. You have to void them.
We warned you multiple times. The fact that you kept parking there means you agreed to our rates, so you'll need to pay up.
No way. I'll fight this. I'll get a lawyer.
Go ahead. Everything we did is legal.
There's no way I can pay this much.
That's not our problem. Actually, should you really be chatting like this?
What? What do you mean?
Your car is still parked on our property right now. The charges are still adding up.
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't do this. Let me move it first.
Better hurry. Tick-tock.
This isn't funny. Stop the charges.
Sorry, can't do that. The system is automated.
Mom, what is this about? Suddenly charging parking fees? This isn't right.
Well, if you're using someone's property without permission, paying usage fees is only natural.
But we never discussed fees before. This came out of nowhere.
Well, if it was just occasional parking, we wouldn't say anything. But you started treating it like your personal parking lot and even let strangers park there.
I was just trying to help people save money. What's wrong with that?
You think helping people save money justifies trespassing? Using our property without permission?
But I was just trying to help my friends.
If you cared about helping, you should have considered our feelings too. This happened because you took us for granted.
How can you say that after everything I've done for this family? What do you mean?
When I married James, I was supposed to live with his family.
Yes, exactly. That was the agreement.
But since there was Sarah, your parents' house, and not enough space, we ended up in an apartment.
Right, and that wasn't fair to us. We're paying rent because of her. We're paying rent we shouldn't have had to pay. So you should at least let me use the parking.
Why do you treat me like an outsider? Is it because we're not blood related? I never thought that at all. And even without Sarah, we never had space for you and James. We never planned to live together.
But since that's what was decided, we should be compensated somehow.
You decided that on your own. But you know what? When you brought it up, we actually reconsidered.
What do you mean? Reconsidered what?
We thought maybe we could build a house on that lot you've been using as a parking lot, make it a duplex so we could all live together.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to use the land. Why didn't anyone tell me?
It was going to be a surprise. We were excited about it.
No, you're lying. This is just an excuse.
It was for you. Your father-in-law, Sarah, and I were discussing it because we wanted to accommodate your wishes.
Then why charge me these insane fees if you really cared about me?
But after seeing how selfish you are, we changed our minds.
Wait, please. I didn't know. We can still do the duplex.
No, our decision is final. We'll be keeping our distance from now on. If you want to use that land, you'll have to pay for it.
But that's impossible! These fees will ruin us!
You should have thought about that before you abused our trust.
I didn't abuse anything. I was just using an empty lot.
Goodbye, Karen. The billing company will be in touch.
Wait! Don't do this! Please! Hey, that land was supposed to be for us to live together!
Yes?
Why are you only telling me this now, after sending me these crazy bills?
Mom told you? Why didn't you tell me earlier? I would have explained everything properly.
This isn't fair. You should have told me about the plans.
Would it have made a difference? Would you have stopped parking there?
Of course, if I knew you were planning to build.
But you showed your true colors first, so I kept quiet about it.
What's that supposed to mean? What true colors?
Your selfish behavior, your sense of entitlement, your treatment of our parents.
I haven't done anything wrong. I was just trying to save money.
Good thing we found out before building the duplex. That could have been a disaster.
It didn't have to be. We could have worked something out.
Really? After all of the threats? After wishing our parents would die?
I didn't mean that. I was just upset.
So no more living together then.
You can't just decide that. What about James? Doesn't he get a say?
No, absolutely not, and you still have to pay those parking fees.
This is ridiculous. Do you know who has to pay this money? I don't work, so James will have to pay. Your brother will suffer because of what you did.
That won't be a problem.
Why not? Of course it's a problem. These fees are insane.
Because James is planning to divorce you.
What? No, you're lying.
I told James everything.
What do you mean, everything? What did you tell him?
He was shocked to hear your true feelings. You lied to him about Mom giving permission for parking, didn't you?
I didn't lie. I just interpreted things differently.
He was especially surprised about letting other people park there.
That's not enough reason to divorce. He wouldn't leave me over parking.
What really upset him was how you wished our parents would die. Plus, you made fun of me for being single. As my brother, he couldn't forgive that either.
I was emotional. I didn't mean those things. You're twisting my words.
Your true feelings came out when you got emotional. You wouldn't say those things if you didn't mean them.
People say things they don't mean when they're angry. You have to tell James I didn't mean it.
James is planning to evict you from the apartment, so you should start looking for a new place. You wouldn't want to be homeless.
He can't evict me. I'm his wife. I have rights.
Not for much longer. Better start packing.
You turned him against me. This is all your fault.
I just showed him your messages. Your own words did this.
He's really going through with the divorce. He won't even talk to me.
Yes, his mind is made up. Nothing you say will change it.
I'll change his mind. I'll make him see reason.
He already filed the divorce papers. It's over.
Fine then, whatever. I was getting tired of living with him anyway, and I can easily find another man.
Is that so? Good luck with that.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm still young and attractive.
And soon to be deeply in debt, but very attractive. Well, please take care of the divorce and parking fee payments.
This isn't over. I won't let you get away with this.
Get away with what? Making you face consequences?
You destroyed my marriage. You ruined everything.
You did that yourself, with your own actions and words.
Hey, how dare you do this to me?
Do what? Hold you accountable?
You destroyed my life, and now you're ignoring me?
What? You're divorced from James now, so we have nothing to do with each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm in serious trouble because of you.
What do you mean? The parking fees? Oh, but you agreed to pay in installments, right?
That's not it. You billed my friends, too.
Of course, that's only natural, isn't it? They were parking there too, so of course they got billed.
Now they're suing me to make me pay.
What? They're suing you?
They're saying they never agreed to those rates.
Well, that's not our problem. Did you think they'd just park there for free?
No, I mean, there's something else. I was already charging them fees.
What? What do you mean you were charging fees?
I was collecting $400 a month from each friend. They were happy to pay half of what the apartment charges.
Hold on, let me get this straight. You were running a business on our property? Charging for parking without permission is illegal.
I just thought I could make some pocket money. What's wrong with that?
Are you serious? You were profiting off our property.
I needed the extra income. You don't know how expensive things are.
Unbelievable. So they're saying they already paid you, so they won't pay our bill?
Yes, they're saying I'm responsible for the fees, that I misled them.
Well, they're not wrong. You did enter into an agreement with them.
Then please, waive my friends' fees. I'll take responsibility. Just don't charge them.
Absolutely not. We have nothing to do with your arrangements. Why should we go along with something you did without our permission?
But they'll bankrupt me. I'll never be able to pay.
So it looks like you'll have to pay for all 5 cars. But don't worry, we'll make sure you pay every cent.
Wait, what? There's no way I can pay that. You have to help me.
That's your problem. Figure it out yourself.
How am I supposed to do that? I don't even have a job.
I understand wanting to save money, but that's what happens when you disregard others' feelings. From now on, try caring about more than just money.
This can't be happening. This has to be a nightmare.
It's very real, and you did this to yourself.
I really have to pay? Every penny?
Of course. You tried to save $800 and ended up losing everything: trust, family, and money. Give up and pay what you owe this time.
Please, have mercy. I'm begging you.
Should have thought about that mercy when you were wishing death on our parents. Too late now. Afterward, the court case concluded with Karen having to pay parking fees for all her friends' cars. Of course, the $10,000 per minute rate wasn't upheld in court. Instead, they calculated a reasonable amount based on local parking rates. Still, with unauthorized parking penalties included, it was quite a substantial sum, Since Karen couldn't possibly pay it through work alone, she tried asking her in-laws for help. However, after hearing the amount and how she ended up owing it, they were appalled and refused to help. She was essentially cut off from the family. Since then, she's been working multiple jobs, including bartending, to make payments. As for the family's vacant lot where all this unauthorized parking happened, they decided to turn it into a proper parking lot, installing equipment to make it a legitimate paid lot. Thanks to that, they're now earning considerable income, and her former in-laws couldn't be happier. While the drama with Karen was difficult, they were able to turn it into a new business opportunity, so they felt it worked out for the best in the end.